Let's talk broadly. Let's start off broadly. When it comes to politics, does that impact investors and their sentiment and their decision making more, or does it impact companies more?
Oh, I'm not sure we can go either or on that. Maybe we have to say both, right? I mean, certainly when you think about institutional investors as well as retail investors, they can't help but be influenced by what they hear over your airwaves, what they read in the newspaper. We hear grandiose plans about what various candidates plan to do, and that has to influence their thinking. From a corporate side, they have to make long-term investment decisions. And as they look out at the political environment, they have to make a calculation. Who do they think is going to win, and what is that going to mean for taxes, for regulations, and for their futures?
All right, so certainly a lot to consider there. You gave us a list of the most politically sensitive sectors. One of them is healthcare. So obviously there's some issues politically from the Biden administration where they're trying to regulate drug prices. There's also financials, there's energy. So when we're looking ahead to the November election, how do you think investors are viewing these especially politically sensitive sectors?
Sure. So with my colleagues at the Washington Research Group at TD Cowen, we put out a note previewing all the companies and issues that we expect to really be impacted by the election. And you certainly named the top three on our list. I think that as you think about healthcare in particular, my colleagues do a lot of work in that space. And it's really drug approvals and Medicare where there's a lot of interest. In general, the Democrats, as you suggested, are much more open to negotiating drug prices. And I do think that, is one of the more concrete things that you can look at in this upcoming election, particularly in the healthcare space, where there really could be a difference between the candidates.
I want to hit on one of those other sectors, energy. And you and I, we had a chance to chat yesterday. You hit on a really interesting point. So generally, the thinking is that Republican candidates might be more pro-energy and fossil fuels and things like that. But during the Biden administration, we've seen record oil production. In fact, the forecast for next year is record oil production of 13.65 million barrels per day. Again, a record high. We pulled back a bit this year from another record in 2023. So give me a sense. How does that intuition, how does that really play out when it comes to investing? Can we just, it's a bit counterintuitive to think that the Biden administration would be, the time when we see the biggest oil production.
Right. Shh, come on. We're not supposed to tell anyone. That's like the big Democratic secret here. This administration, we think about Trump and we say, pump, baby, pump. But really, it's this administration that's been pumping out oil. They don't like to take credit for it. It doesn't necessarily go well with their kind of green energy push that you saw in the Inflation Reduction Act. But Biden administration has definitely created a favorable environment to pull more oil out of the ground. I do think, when we look at this space broadly, that Republicans, particularly President Trump, would be more in favor of fracking and some other policies that Democrats are a little less willing to embrace. So there's probably a slight edge for Republicans on this issue, but it's definitely not as negative with a Democratic president as I think the conventional wisdom would hold.